We are live at ISC West, and as we say, the early bird get the worm, so we had to arrive before the show starts to meet you guys, Rhombus. So Matt, how are you doing?
I'm good.
So now we are at your booth, and for us that are watching that don't know about Rhombus, can you tell us more about what you guys do?
Yeah, so Rhombus is a cloud-managed physical security platform. Really single pane of glass for your cloud cameras, access control, IoT sensors, environmental sensors. And the icing on the cake there is that we are a fully interoperable platform. So what that means is we work with integration, third-party integrations as well as third-party cameras we'll talk about in a few minutes too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Of course, and talking about cameras, I think you have a beautiful wall right here, so maybe we can walk around and see some of the products you have to showcase.
Yeah. So we have multi-sensor bullet, fisheye, and dome cameras, which really gives every customer and partner what they need. At that point, physical security. We also have our sensors and alarms. We have alarm monitoring, IoT sensors like environmental sensors for vape detection, carbon dioxide, monoxide, audio gateway to keep bad actors away if needed, and our native access control. Everything, again, through a single pane of glass.
And now, you mentioned that Rhombus is a cloud-based platform. What makes you different from all the other ones? Because this is something we really see right now at ISC West. Many companies go in that industry, but I believe you guys have something more to offer.
Yeah, I think the real differentiator for Rhombus is that we are that fully interoperable platform from a single pane of glass. We really believe that you should be able to build the physical security platform you want for your organization, your school, your business, not be forced to buy something just because it's part of an ecosystem. So for us, it's our cameras are best in class, our hardware is best in class, our software is best in class. But what we say is if you have things you like certain access controls or certain integrations, we will bring that into our system so you can build the system that's best for you.
And now, on the installer integrator side, I know a big question when we're talking about cloud is cybersecurity.
Yes.
So how do you take care of that at Rhombus?
So cybersecurity is not just a talk track for Rhombus, it's really built into our DNA. So our founders have scaled cybersecurity companies before they started Rhombus. So all of our hardware is NDAA, TAA compliant. Your data is yours. If we ever want to do anything with it, we ask you for your permission back to make sure that everything is fully private and fully secure.
And now, we've been talking, but what about we kind of show everyone what Rhombus is all about?
Yes.
All right, so let's maybe move around your booth.
Sure.
All right, so we got the big screen over here. Why don't you walk us around the platform?
Yeah, so this is really where the magic kind of happens, right? This is our console. It's a desktop version as well as mobile, so if someone needs to take it on the go, they absolutely can. And we make it really, really simple. So you'll see right here, all of our cameras. This is our headquarters in Sacramento, but you can see every camera real easy. You can click into any of them, and you're able to get any analytics you might need, like human movement, significant sound, things like that. And then we make it, again, simple. You can see all your locations from the dashboard, all your investigations that you might have going on, you can go by location. And then what's really great here is all of our third-party integrations to really tell the story. So everything, any issue might happen, you get an alert, camera goes down, or there's motion after dark, or an unknown person, you can get an alert for that to make it really easy to, again, solve those investigations. But what our customers love is the fact they can build the system they want. So we work with a number of 50+ different integrations, from badge systems to incident management, like big ones like Slack and AWS, but also school security like Raptor and Omnilert, to make sure that you can really build, again, that system that really helps keep your people safe and find operational excellence at that point. So the last piece that's really interesting is our rules engine, which really takes everything that Rhombus has and makes it even more efficient. So you can say, if there's human movement happening after hours, we want to trigger an alert. Or with some of our integrations like Shelly devices, you could say, hey, there's bad air quality here. We want to start a fan and make sure that we can blow that air out to really make sure everyone is safe and secure at that point.
This is something I really like about Rhombus, is all those different integration. And I believe that at this year ISC West, you actually release a new product that is helping integrating also cameras into your platform.
We did, and we couldn't be more excited about that. So at ISC West this year, we're releasing Rhombus Relay. And we heard it from partners and customers that a lot of partners and customers have third-party cameras that they like or they spend a lot of money on, and they want to bring it into Rhombus now because they love our UI and they love our security and everything like that. So this is our N100, our Relay Core N100, and what Relay Core does is it takes up to 10 third-party cameras with up to 20 days of storage. It takes any RTSP streaming camera, and it uses on-VIF capability, if the third-party camera supports that, to bring that into Rhombus. All that's needed is to be on the same network. And we offer 2 different versions of this. So this is our on-prem, again, up to 10 cameras, up to 20 days of storage, simple plug into the network, and we bring those cameras in. We also offer something called Relay Lite, which is if you have a Rhombus deployment, which you love, you can connect one Rhombus camera to one third-party camera at no cost, no additional hardware. So what we're really trying to say is that, again, you have cameras you might like, you might have installation issues, labor issues, or financial constraints on that. We can make sure you can come onto Rhombus on your terms at that point. So we have this version and we have a bigger rack mount version, which brings up to 50 cameras in per device.
That's crazy. And just to be clear, so everyone understands, you have different types of relay for different types of need, but also you don't need to rip off anything. You just plug in the relay and you're able to access this platform.
And that's exactly it. If you talk to anyone at Rhombus or any of our customers or the partners we work with, it's that simplicity, that simple security that makes a lot of sense for them, where they don't want to rip and replace what's going on. They want to keep some cameras, but we want to make sure they can get the best class experience. And what's really awesome is those third-party cameras become Rhombus cameras, essentially. So if you scroll through the dashboard here, you're seeing all of our cameras at our headquarters, 1919, and then all of a sudden you're seeing third-party cameras like Hike Vision and Digital Watchdog, and they show up as if they're Rhombus cameras. So what the N100 will do, once we take that camera ingested, you're able to put all the Rhombus analytics like license plate recognition, color search, directly over that third-party camera, turning that traditional camera into an intelligent camera at that point.
So, the process to turn this camera into an intelligent camera, I believe Rhombus works in licenses, is that right?
That's correct. First of all, it takes seconds to bring those cameras in. And then you have actual flexibility. So we want to make sure, again, that you're not being forced to buy something you might not need or want. So we have 3 different options for licensing that are flexible. You can just get an option that's just to view and store footage and pay for no license at all. Or you have the ability to then bring the Rhombus enterprise licenses and professional license over to say, hey, I need AI analytics, or I need region search and specific kinds of search. And you could do that all through this on-prem device, which can fit really anywhere at that point.
Can you show us, like now we have the Hike Vision camera, so how would that work on the dashboard?
Yeah, so this is literally it. This looks as if it's a Rhombus camera. It's a third-party camera we ingested in through the N100. And now you're seeing all those enterprise level AI analytics like human movement or vehicle movement showing up right here. So you see vehicle movement, you'll see human movement. And essentially what it did is we turned that camera that might have been difficult for a customer into a Rhombus camera. So you can get all the analytics you could possibly want on there. And what the best part really is, you have that third-party camera, you add that Rhombus enterprise license to it. If in a month, in a year, you say, hey, I want the Rhombus camera, I want your Dome or your Bullet cameras, we can just easily transfer that license over and have no additional costs involved, no additional issues or work involved at that point.
Again, Matt, I believe that our viewers can be really interested in that kind of solution, making security simple. It's all about that. So again, congratulations with the release of the Relay. Now, any last word? What would you like to say to people who are watching right now? How can they reach you guys? How can they get their hands on Rhombus?
Yeah, so we'd love to talk to you if you're still at ISC West. Obviously stop by the booth, but go to rhombus.com. We just revamped our website. We revamped a lot of the materials on there, making it, again, really simple for you to find what you need. So our team is excited to talk to you. Everyone from our founders to the newest employee wants to help you get the system you need for your organization.
Well, Matt, thank you again for your time.